All right, I think I can. I'm recording my screen from my browser. Okay, I guess it's 8:15. So I guess no time to wait for anybody again. So anybody that joins, we are the meet the person, and then we just get started. All right, let me be sharing my own screen right now. Uh, your entire screen. Okay, please. I want to make sure you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? All right, so you can see my screen now. Okay, there's okay. Okay. Please, other people should confirm as well. Let's know. Barnabas, can you see my screen? Okay, dear. Favor, favor, can you see my screen? Oh, I don't know whether favor is here. Alright, it's okay. So let's just let me see. Alright. Okay, so let's get started. All right, I talked about you can off your microphone and I'll let you know when you need to respond or something. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Chinna. All right, so this is my screen though. Sorry, leave this face. All right, I talked about ChatGPT as a way of getting brief, which I also indicated in one of my videos and in most of my lessons I've been doing today is just ChatGPT. Like that's where I get a kind of my brief. Let me see whether I can share my camera as well. Okay, I can't share camera right now. So that's the kind of a place I get my brief, and that is a kind of. So I'm going to type chat GPT, and this is chat.openai.com/chat. All right, that is the website. All right. Most people have been saying that this is going to take their job. This is going to take their job. Even as a website designer, as any designer, you can actually come here and ask a question or give it a question. Let me say you are kind of less busy and you don't have a project at hand. Most times we are being admitted or being given a work based on the project we already have done. I hope you can hear me. Hope you can hear me. Okay, all right. So let me see whether I can share my camera now. Okay, so these are things people don't get to understand or people don't get to know. The way you do your stuff matters a lot. The way you handle your project matters a lot. Most times those free period you use it to create amazing brief, you need them to create amazing designs that will portray your brand, that will showcase who you are, so that people can be able to be like, oh, I know this guy, I can actually get this and this from him. Okay, so that's what people don't get to know. And if they don't know that, if you don't know that, it's gonna be hard. Right, I'm just waiting for this to let's wait for it to load. I guess it's still loading. All right, so yeah, it's almost done. Trying to verify. I think they started this recently, almost every day of verifying. So this is the link. Let me copy it and paste in the group chat in the video chat. All right. So I think I'll paste it here, chat with everyone, and the link is here. All right, it's in the chat box. All right. That's the link. All right. In case you want, you can copy it and paste anywhere, so it will be easier for you to access tomorrow or later. Because at a point I was trying to access it and it was not really working. I don't know why. But so let's verify this and let's get started. Okay. Okay, it's kind of loading, so let's just give it some time. Oh, this is how you wait for some things to load. Oh, finally, it's here. All right, this is ChatGPT. All right, and this is ChatGPT. What is this? Okay, this is for the video recording. Okay, this is ChatGPT. It's still loading because you see some questions I've asked where I got some of my briefs, even the ones I do teach my students. All right, most of them are a kind of a prepared brief because I have to go here and get some brief in order to help them enhance. If you're not able to understand brief, it's going to be a problem. Okay, I think it's getting exploring. All right, if you're not able, okay, restore conversation history and everything. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate. Thank you, ChatGPT. All right. So this is ChatGPT, and these are some questions, and you can see business card design task and brochure design task. Design most of the designs I've actually done, like free designs I've actually done for myself, and this is where I get my brief. Sorry for this message. All right, this is where I get my brief. You see, so now I would like us to design a flyer together. All right. And in that flyer, what I'm going to tell you is how to explain and how to identify your brief, how to know your brief and how to explain your brief because it's going definitely gonna help you a lot. You get it's going to help you a lot. All right. So let's say give me a task on an ad design. Give me a task on an ad design. Something went wrong. If you should precise what's wrong. Let's see. Something is wrong. What's wrong? Let's see. Let me load this again. This is what you see most times when you get to learn designing. You see all these things coming up, and you have to take patience. It's not about rushing things. And all right, let's just wait for it to load, though. So still waiting for it to load, and let's still be talking. So as a designer, you need to learn a lot of things altogether, even if you're not a designer, even as a male person, you have to learn the importance of trying to make sure people see what you're doing at first. Because if people don't know what you're doing, I don't know how possible it is for you to get a client. Like, I don't know how possible. Like for it to be to get a client, you get what I'm saying. uh, it's gonna sound like more. You can't get a client without somebody saying, "Okay, this is what you do. This is what actually you can do." You get so without you showing what you can do, how possible and how easy is it for you to get a client? Okay, I think I can. Let me see. Is he here? I don't know. I'm hearing tron too much, so I don't know. I have some apps open here as well, so I don't really know where they're coming from. I guess it's from WhatsApp. So all right, so let's see. Still loading. Still loading. All right, let's say give me a task on ad design. Let's work with ad design today. Finally, oh my god, thank you so much. All right, you can see the brief. Almost see brief now. See questionnaire and imagine this kind of questions. Oh my god. Ah, are we going to do this one this next? Let's just finish. Okay, it's done. Okay, you say I say give me a task on an ad design, and this is what he's saying: design a print for a new organic food product that is being launched in a health food store. All right, design a print ad. All right, this one is going to be a print ad. The ad size, okay, the ad size should be in 8.5 by 11 inches, right? And the ad should be in full color, right? The ad should include an eye-catching headline that emphasizes the product's organic, natural, and healthy what features, right? The ad should feature in an image of the product in a way that highlights its organic ingredients and health what benefit. Alright, then what again? The ad should include the product's name, price, and keywords benefit. The ad should include the store logo and address and a call to action that encourages readers to visit the store, try the product. All right. Now, listening to these tips, you see some information. Consider using a color scheme that conveys health, naturalness, and freshness. All right. This is the kind of color they want you to use. Health is mostly blue. Naturalness is always green, and freshness most times is white. Yeah. So you can see both through these things. You have gotten a color now for yourself. All right. Might actually generate another one that may not be working with this one though. It's a keep the design clean and simple with a clear hierarchy of information. Now, these are things you learn when you're talking about principles of graphic design. All right, these are things you get to know when you're talking about principles of graphic design. Now, use typography and graphics that are easy to read and visually was appealing. All right, use typography and graphics that are easy to read and visually appealing. So you have to make use of this kind of stuff so that people can be able to read well. Then make sure the ad is consistent with the brand identity of the product and the store. All right, if it's a kind of a brand you are working with, you have to make sure that their color, everything is what is of standard. Then try to create a visual impact that makes the ad standard from other ads in the publication. All right, you can see the information right given. Now, let me say you don't like this particular one. We can actually work with this. All right. Now, research is very, very important as a designer. Let me see. I hope people are still here. All right. So, research is very, very important as a designer. Let's say regenerate what response. Now, let's say we don't like that first one. All right. Now, it's giving us another what another response from what we initially had. Now, another what another topic altogether. That's to tell you how this has actually helped us a lot that people don't know. Like, okay, he's asking me for a response. Better. Okay. This is the first one. Let's see whether this is the first one we asked. All right, this is the second one. Let's see what the second one implies. It's a create a Facebook ad for a new what coffee shop. I think we might be working with this one. A coffee shop that has just opened up in a trendy neighborhood. The coffee shop is known for its organic, fair trade coffee beans and cozy, welcoming atmosphere. Cozy, welcoming atmosphere. All right. The ad should target young professional students who are looking for a comfortable place to work, study, or what socialize. Now, your ad should include the following: a high quality photo of the coffee shop interior or exterior that showcases its welcoming atmosphere and aesthetic. All right, these are the requirements you get. These are the requirements. The coffee shop's name and logo prominently display. A brief description of the coffee shop mission to provide organic fair trade coffee in a what in a cozy atmosphere. A clear call to action such as visit us today and enjoy a cup of our organic fair trade coffee. Remember to use eye-catching words, eye-catching colors and font, and to keep the ad what visually what appealing and easy to read. Alright, it says good luck. Alright, now you have to the brief. All right. Now you have to digest what the brief. Every brief you are giving to, you need to do what you need to digest it because what is very very important. Now this is the second brief and this is the what, first brief. Now I might be actually working with this one. Now it depends on the kind of software you want to use and run your designs. You get and anyone is okay. Most times I use Photoshop. Most times I use Corel. Both of them works for me. All right. I don't really think we have much on those two applications. All right. So I don't know how possible it is for us to dwell on those two applications. All right, anyone can work for us, and I'm going to show you how two of them are going to help us. All right. Now I might actually be designing with Photoshop or Corel. Now 8.5 by 11 what inches. Now I'm going to open Photoshop now. All right. I hope you can see my screen. Somebody should just open the mic and tell me. Hope you can see my screen. Okay, so a new document. Now it said inches now. Alright, inches. So it said eight Abby, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check before I go and do mistake because I always 8.5 by 11. Alright, 8.5. So here is 8.5 by 11 inches. Alright, that is the size. So let's name it. What's the name of that stuff again? Please have somebody forgets work. Oh my god. This is too bad. Okay, organic food product. Let's say organic food. Just name it organic food. All right. Now I can leave every other thing the way they are. All right, and do what? Create and create. All right. This is our page size. All right. This is our size. All right. This is the size they want us to use. Now we're going to do research. All right. Now we're going to do research. Now, this is my Pinterest. All right, Pinterest is a platform where I always tell designers to do their what, to do their research. As a designer, you need to learn how to research your idea. Now, I said a new organic food product that is being launched in a health food store. Okay, design a print ad. It's going to be printed. All right, it's going to be printed. I pray we have time. We can still create more cup or do more cup maybe or next time though anyhow, but let's see how it goes. The thing is first of all, our design needs to be appealing and needs to communicate is value, right, from what we have here. Is there a print a ad for a new organic food product that is being used? So now we're going to search for, I've already opened my Pinterest, so this is pinterest.com. So let me just search for food ads poster. All right, food ads poster. Now let's see what comes up. Wow, you can see amazing designs here. You know, that's one of the reasons why I said when I saw the brief, I was like, okay, let's go with let's go with probably let's go with Photoshop. Alright. You can still do amazing things with CorelDRAW. I'm also sure what we're going to be doing with CorelDRAW as well. Oh wow, that is spinning. Wow, today is the network is a little bit faster than that day. Who is that? Who is joining? Okay. Okay, people are joining. Finally. That's amazing. All right, look at this amazing food poster. See, as a newbie or somebody who's just trying to start out, even as you grew, everyone do research. All right, don't think that everybody see there are just they just from nowhere and start designing. No, 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 no. You just have to do your research. It's very important. Like you have to do your research so that you can see how designs are being done and how they are being positioned. All right, now you can see this food on here. Oh my god, why are you loading so slow? Alright, you can see amazing food stuff here. Now we have this Pinterest and we have other platform. Now I'm going to use Behance as another platform where I normally head to do my research. Alright. Alright, it's opening. Let's go back to this place. Now see amazing designs people have already created. And now I think I was reading something. Somebody was like, no idea is original. Everything now is sort of um a kind of a broad idea. Like you get idea from this person, you get idea from this person, and you create your own. That's what's happening in the industry right now. No idea is original. You get, no idea is original. I must tell you, that's true. All right. Even if you try to copy somebody, and just to make sure you give credit to the person you're copying. As a young designer, if a young designer, if you're copying from anybody, just make sure you give the person credit. All right. Make sure you give somebody credit. Okay, I'm still waiting for this to load. It said, okay, I'm voting this eye and should be in full color. All right, the full color. The ad should include an eye-catching headline that emphasizes the product organic. Oh my god. All right. Okay. It said the product should include. All right. The product should include what? The ad should include an eye-catching headline that emphasizes the what? The product's organic, natural, and healthy features. I you have to include it. So, which product do you think we should go with? An organic product. Somebody should say something. You can release your mic. You can release your mic. Let me hear you. Is anybody saying something? Come again. Okay, being in full color means that it doesn't need to be in black and white. you don't have to let your design be in black and white. It has to be like if you're using red, you can use red, yellow, and any other color. According to this, he said you should make use of, see the tips here. Use a color scheme that conveys health, naturalness, and what, freshness. All right, this is the things they say we should list. Okay, somebody said I should paste the brief. All right, let me just copy it and paste in that platform. All right, sorry. All right, this is the brief. I think I've dropped the link as well, but I'll still drop it again. Okay, task. All right, let me just copy it and paste in the chat post here. All right. Okay. Oh, I guess this has a limited this thing. Oh my god, I don't know how to share it now. Or maybe okay, I might share it. I don't know. I don't know how you read this. That if you actually sign up with the Google, I might actually share it with to everybody via email. I don't know because this it can't enter here. All the information can be here, and I'm so sorry. Okay, I should paste in group. All right, no problem. Okay, WhatsApp. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely do that. So let's get back to business. All right, I'll do that. Or should I even do it now? Okay, I'll do later. I'll do later. Now this is still opening. Wow, amazing. Okay, this is my Behance. So this is like my Behance and my designs though. All right, kind of my portfolio. So let's see. Now I asked the question, which product should we base on? And nobody have answered, nobody have said anything. So which product do you think we should move on? A natural product. I want to get idea from you people. We are working together. No, I don't design alone. We are working together. We are designing together. So which products are we to work with? A food arts poster. How much you give me? Which products? Come again. I didn't get you. Come again. They said we should. Yeah, I'm talking about food products. Okay. They said we should work with food product based on the brief. All right. So I'm asking, which food product should we actually look into more of? All right. Like this is the question. This is the brief here. He said. He said design a print and a new organic food product. All right, a food product that is being launched in a health food store. So a new organic food product. So what are organic products? We have orange, organic food, not using fruits. So we need to find organic food. All right. So an organic food. So which organic food do you actually know? Or let's just search Google. I always let's say organic food we have. So let's see the one we choose. All right. That's why I say it's good to research. Most times as a designer, you don't really know. Most things that take time when if you are working with a designer is actually the design. All right, you can see. Let's go to images. I love it's still loading. Seriously, very slow. I was hyping MTN today. More. See me hyping MTN, and now they're trying to tell me they shouldn't be hyped in any way. Is that right? You can see amazing organic food products. Can you see organic food product? Okay, you can see amazing organic food product. You can see amazing organic food products. Now you get a hey. Now I was explaining something. Now I talked about green. Now you can see lots of green, red, right? Green and red most especially. Oh, I love this idea. Oh, I know where I'm going to get my images. Right now, I'm trying for us to get a sort of idea because there is one image I downloaded yesterday. I don't know. Okay, it's not actually a food. It's not actually a food. I think it's a kind of it's a drink stuff. Yeah, it's not a food product stuff. This is what you see when you're trying to load something. and you're online. Let's see whether you can download something. Let me open this app. Okay, I normally use this website, this kindpng.com one. Let me open the second one. I also use this angryb.com as well. All right, and this is ANYRGB. Right, this site as well. Right, this is another site I go to get my images. Right, like PNG images. I'm not talking about images. You can go to FreePic to get your image, trace them, and use them for what you want. Now images are coming here, you just food products. We're not using somebody's picture. They did not say we should use somebody's picture. Oh, see this animal, amazing animal looking at me. Okay, you didn't get me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I too fast? Okay, I get my PNG images on kindpng.com and anygrb.com. So let me just copy this one. Control C. And let me share it also in the message. Oh my god. Let me share it with us in the message. Alright. Okay, this is the face. This is the one I'm currently on. This particular one. And let me share the second one. And they load fast. That's one good thing about them. Let me just copy this one. And they are secured. Let's see. Let me share the second one. Yeah. So Control V. Sorry. Control V. Paste now. I pasted two times. Sorry. Let me delete all. Alright. This is the second one. Alright. You see it in the message. Alright. Now let's search for fruits. Let's say fruits. Now you have to be careful, or vegetable or anything. Just let's just fruit first. Right. Let's go here and search for fruit as well. Let's see the images you're going to get from those different websites to see that's how to do your searching. I think we don't need Google again. Google have already given me something. Like Google gave me this idea. I see my mouse. Look at where my mouse is. I don't know. I don't know. I can draw this particular thing. All right. Google gave me this idea. All right. This particular place where I'm writing. Google gave me this idea. All right. Now that's how to research for your idea. Now you can actually work with any other thing. All right. I'm not trying to open this. No, 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 no. Why are you opening? Google gave me this particular word idea. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Google gave me this particular idea. All right, this how this thing is being displayed, and look at the blue and the white background and this on a table. All right, so let's see the kind of images we get based on the fruits. Wow, finally. I know this particular site is always fast and it's an amazing website. This anyrgb.com. The first one I sent to that chat, boss. Wow, see, you can see, oh my gosh, can you see amazing things to work with? Like now, you have to be creative. Oh, it's not about the stuff they brought out. You have to be creative as a designer. Oh, this is nice. This is amazing. Like you can actually download it. Alright, you see this one. Oh, I guess I might be working with this. You can actually download any other one and play around with. All right, I'm teaching you from scratch, from getting the brief to researching to getting your designs. Wow, I think this one is also looking amazing and good. Oh, oh. Yeah, you can also download that one. I'm just trying to see whether we can get any other one that is also as well good, that was too much with what we want. All right, we have not even seen lots of ideas. True. but we're gonna create something amazing. And this is nice. This is nice, but I'm feeling weird about it. I don't want to have this kind of stuff on the background. This is also nice. Alright. This is also nice on its own. So let me just open link in new tab. That's what I do. Right click and open link in new tab. All these stuff. Wow, this is super. So open link in new tab. This is kind of something that is falling from up and entering this. And remember, number one, you have to make your design catchy because you're trying to pass word and information. You don't have to make it look dull. Let it not be dull, like almost, so that when I'm passing the road, you'll be like, oh, you have to stop to look at that design again and be like, what are I think I like this. What are these people? This one is okay. This one is okay. If you're trying to work with a table stuff, we have lots of things to download right now. Wow, I so much love this design. I don't know why, but I so much love this. Sorry, this image. I mean design. So I so much love this image. Here. Right. Okay, let me just download it. I pray it doesn't ask me unnecessary question. I can download many times. Yeah, it's a free this thing. You can download as many. It's not like free pick that it has limited time. Like free pick has a limited time, so you can download many times. Yeah, and oh, how people are still here. It's not me. I'm talking to myself. Okay. Okay, okay, thank you. Alright. Oh, we are eight. Are you serious? Are we up to eight? Wow, I don't know when we're up to eight. Wow, this is cool. Wow, this is cool. The the ad post that I did was for 10 people and we're up to eight. Wow, that's amazing. So even though I know like 27 people also joined, like I still have to share the link to other personal people, and I'm happy we are all here. It's amazing to learn. I love learning new things. I love this image. So it's downloading. It's just reading its format, like it's coming. So let's wait for it to load. I know that's one of the issue you might have. I normally have most times on live session, and this is one thing about teaching from scratch implies I'm not a robot, and I was actually waiting for this, so that's why I've not accessed any other one, so I can be able to tell them I'm not a robot, so that if I click on any other one, they can start playing once. We're waiting for this to load. Now we're not yet done with our research. Oh my god. So let's just be waiting for it. You see it down here when you start downloading and all those things. So now you have to be creative, right? Now look at what works best for you. Nothing really much here. Alright, nothing really much. Nothing really much. Right. So you have to I think we have to wow, I loved oh my god. Pass this. I love amazing things. Wow, I'm seeing some amazing designs. Can you see this? Can you see this? This is also nice. This is also nice on its own. Alright. So it's an art poster, so you need to be creative. I don't know. We have seen art posters. This is also nice. So yeah, I know you have seen art posters, like kind of when you're walking on the road and to be like, oh, you see designs, all those designs you see on the road when you're going to maybe your workplace or maybe you're going to. You see that most of the text are not small and they're amazing. All right, those for print. All right, you see that those designs are not like the writings are not small. The only thing that you see small is a kind of their website address, but every other thing is always big so that you can be able to see it. And the image matters a lot. The image captures your mind. because without that image, oh my god, I don't know how possible it is going to be. All right, without that image, like how are you going to convey your value, or how are you going to tell people, okay, this is good, this is amazing. MTN, what do I do to you people? So like you have to be able to capture people's mind. All right, you have to tell them, all right, this is actually it, this is actually what it should be. I hope you get my point. All right, so this is how it works, and this is how it's supposed to be. So let me see. Why being slow? Oh my god, sorry for these inconveniences. We are still here due to network issue. Let me see how possible it is to fasten the rate of this network right now. All right, and action. My god, network is really slow. So let's try and open any other one and see how we can be able to download it. What is holding us here is this image. Every other thing, I think we can go through it. So anyone that download easier, we walk through it. All right. The downloading is a problem here. Imagine what network is in. I'm not a robot now. How many times we ask me that question just to download something? This is supposed to be faster, or is it because I'm recording my screen? What's wrong? Oh, seriously? Okay. Yeah, let me just switch to this network. Okay, nice one. This one has not even loaded. Alright. If anyone can download, we can actually work with it. Let's just explore something this night. Hope we are still here. Have we gone? Okay, we are still here. Thank God. Let's just wait for it to load. I don't know what's wrong with network this night. Like network is really frustrating. And I wish it was possible to switch over to my glow. I've done that. I need actually this image. This particular one. Alright. Okay, let's go with King PNG and see whether we can download anyone from this. This is kind PNG. Let's see whether we can download anyone from this angle. Maybe work with that one since the other one is having issues in downloading. Alright. But even at downloading that, we have to be creative. Alright. You don't have to say because of network and design something that is a heck that won't really work. No, I think I love this. Open link in new tab. Oh God of our help, please rescue us from this type of inconveniences. Please, please do not let this one be a heck as well. Do not allow this one to be. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank God. Amazing. Kind PNG, thank you for being a lifesaver this amazing night. That's good. And this one is still loading. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. Continue. All right, let's use that one. Sorry for those delays in that period. So file place embedded. Um, let me bring in that image since it's already PNG. It's in my downloads. Okay, this is my download. This is the particular image we are looking for. Place. Now we are going to create other things from here. Color and every other stuff. Oh my god, this is a low quality image, and this is really bad. No, 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 no. Are you sure we can work with this? No. Let me just refresh this one and see. That image is low quality, so I don't think you can really work with that one. Okay, I just downloaded it and brought it inside, and I noticed that. All right, I just downloaded it, and when I brought it inside, I noticed that it's of low quality. Like the image now, if I enlarge it now, you see that it loses its pace, or like it's getting pixelated. So you have to note all these things when you're looking for your downloads. You get like I know this is and it's small. Look at it now. It's very small, and look at the distance from here to here. All right, this one will work very well than this, but we're not selling all these things now. So even though it's a kind of vegetable stuff, you have to make it look amazing and creative at the same time. Not just about getting images. Can this thing just believe that I'm not a robot? Please, why are you taking our time? Finally, so it later agreed I'm not a robot. Actually, I was waiting for that site to come up. So let's just jump in. All right, let me see. Okay, wow, 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 wow. Okay, right now look at this. I told you people that it's not of a good quality. Now look at this. Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see the image? I look at this image. Like, can you see the image? Can you see why I told you that is a kind of pixelating? All right. Can you see why I told you it's pixelating? So just take a look at it, and you see that is of very low quality image. Like almost this is very low quality image here. Right, so this one we're not going to be working with us, so let's just delete it, in fact, than leaving it there. Now we have deleted it. Remember, see, this is the size we're working with. And now file, place embedded. All right, now I'm going to get a better one. All right, this is amazing one. Wow, can you see this image? The shadow is already added for us. Amazing, amazing. Now you can see the quality of this one and that one is not the same thing. Can you see? The quality of this one and that one is not the same thing. Now let's work with our background. Now come over to this layer and add a new what? Right click on this solid on this what is called it? what do you even call it? I don't even know the name again. I forgot. So bad. All right, just click on this and you see solid color. All right. I know this is layer mask. This is vector mask. All right. This is for grouping. This is for deletes. This is for effects, and this is for linking something. So solid color. So now this solid color is supposed to go behind this. All right. Let's just say okay, but I'm going to bring it behind. I mean, now look at, you see that this image have some particles. Now I'm going to pick the color from here. All right. I'm going to be picking color from here. Okay. Let me see. All right, this is, we know how you choose a color. Just go into this and solid color, and that came up. And now I told you I'm going to bring it down. All right, just drag it down so I go behind. Then double click on this image to pick a color from here. Like when you double click on this image now, this color picker will come out. Now you can actually pick color from anywhere as well. All right, even here. All right, you can pick color from anywhere at all on this image. Now this you can see some places we don't need and is making us look bad. All right, now what are we going to do now? Now I'm going to trace them using my pen tool, because probably want to use this image. Is either I use my pen tool or I use the other tool, which is I use any selection tool. All right, anyone can work faster for us. Anyone that you think that is okay. Let me see, did anybody join? Because I kind of got a message right now. Nice. Okay. Sorry. So I have to use my, maybe my pen tool. Okay, same part. Now I'm going to use my pen tool now to trace those places I don't, that contains this white, this thing I don't need. All right. So you can actually just small. All right, small, just small. So you have to learn how to master your pen tool. That's one thing that you need to learn. All right, it's very important as a designer. All right, you need to master your pen tool because it's going to help you. All right, most of the things you see being done on these softwares are done with pen tool. Even in CorelDRAW, I use pen tool a lot. Self like, I use pen tool even to create logos for people, create amazing stuff for people. I use pen tool. So you see, I'm just trying to trace out the image, to trace the image in particular. Like, oh my god, we didn't trace something. Or okay, let's just go that way. Let's just go that way. Let's go that way. Make selection. Okay. So after making selection, I'll just click on this vector mask. Yeah, it has moved those places we don't want. Can you see? So sorry. So let me disable this. Disable. Can you see? So I think I have to, let me zoom in. I need this particular thing. So I need this particular. Hey, let me just use any other selection tool. Let me use lasso. Uh, this lasso is amazing tool. It's amazing tool to use. Nice one. Now Control J. I just want to enable this. All right, that's what I need. Now we have this. Now we have this. Now then, how do we make this? How do we make this look like pop up? You get, how do you make this pop up? How do you make this pop up? It's still looking dull to me. Now I'm going to play with this. All right. Now let's play with our color. Now I'm going to add a new layer mask. Then use my brush tool. All right. Use my brush tool. I'm using soft round brush. Now change this color. A kind of nice. Now I can actually increase my what? My brush size. I can hide this. All right. Hide this as well. Now Go back to this layer. Make sure you're on this layer. If not, it's not going to be okay. All right. Increase my brush height by using the brackets. All right, the brackets on your system, on your keyboard. I mean, just click once. Oh, sorry. Why it didn't work? See, my flow is 37, so I want to make sure my flow is up to 70. So you see, now I'm giving it a kind of brightness. Can you see? Making it look like something that you see. Now look at I want to go back to my tool. All right, now look at the before and look at the after. Now look at this. Now still looking like something I don't know. Now I'm going to play with the hue and saturation of this. Now I'm clipping this mask so it will be only on this layer. It's not to affect any other layer. So obviously I'm changing the color of this. I'm trying to make sure that this is okay. Now can you see how the color is coming out? Like, can you see how the color is coming out? I hope you're still with me, please. Hello. Okay, okay. Can you see how the color is coming out? This is just the hue and saturation. Now let me just go over to this here and click on what color balance. All right, color balance, and just touch these midtones magenta. Now this is like for midtones. All right. Now highlights, you can increase the highlights as well. Increase it. Now look at the highlights. All right. So this white edge itself, you can see how this is changing this. All right, look at, have you seen? So you have to make sure that you work accurately and make sure that you try to blend your stuff very well in order to match it very well. Now look at what we had before. Now watch what we had before and this, then this. I think I prefer working with this, or let's just touch some this. And no, what you are doing is to bring out the quality of this image. Can you see? Watch. Can you see the before and the after? Can you see the before and the after? Now we have this, and you can just, let's say, just group this one together. All right, let's just group this one together. Let's just name it. It's good to name your layers. All right, it's good to actually name your layers so that you won't have that mistake or something. Now let's group this. So Control T, free transform, and we can place this here. All right, we can place this here. Now, which name are we going to give to this now? Which name are we going to give to this? I don't really like the way this place is. All right, the highlight here is much, so I might actually use a brush. All right, let's just say add a brush here. Just close this, add a brush on top. Now I'm going to pick a color. Sorry, pick a color from here. I say okay, then reduce the brush size, still with the brackets. Like, all right, I have to reduce the brush now, something like this. All right, don't worry, you're going to see I'm going to make it better. You see, it's looking much of more better. I'm just trying to make sure that edges are looking better and nicer than before now. All right, now I can actually make it soft light. Screen is not okay. Soft light is okay. Overlay. You play with the layers, all right. Play with this aspect and see what works out for you. Oh no, no. So let's see. Let's see that soft light. Okay, screen is giving it another stuff altogether. So soft light is okay. I can reduce opacity of soft light. Now soft light is okay. Now The first thing is our image needs to be important. All right, that's like one of the most important thing. Delete this one. I think I don't need it. So the image we use is very, very important to convey what our information. A lot is very, very important. Now let's see the naming of the stuff can come over here. Now I play a lot with patterns these days, and I kind of love adding patterns to my design. Probably I'm going to add patterns to it, and it's not going to be downloaded. So I'm going to go to the ones I have so that our system will slow down. So I'll just go to something I already have already. Let me go to my backgrounds, please. Okay, GDA. Okay, okay. Let me just go to these backgrounds and see whether I have. Okay, these are amazing patterns. Alright. Anyone that works for you, if you love working in patterns, me, I kind of person that love working in patterns. So Control T for free transform, increase the sizes. I created my own patterns as well. So alright, soft light, reduce the opacity. Alright, can you see the difference of what we had before and what we have now? Alright, now see how the background is looking like. See how the background is making more sense than earlier before. Now, now let's add a kind of images. Now go back to that side. It's mentioned something to us. Okay, in full color, the ad should be eye-catching. Headline emphasize the product's organic, natural, and healthy feature. The ad should image of a product in a way that highlights its organic ingredients and health benefits. All right, the ad should include the product's name, price, and key benefits. So we are not actually advertising one product. All right, if you're actually advertising one product, that's when we put this actual price. And okay, let's say we are going to put the price. Though this is an orange. Uh, then the eye should be eye-catching headline. So which headline should sweet and juicy? That's what came to my head. So sweet and juicy. I don't think all these things are just orange. So sweet and juicy. So sweet and juicy. Sorry, juicy. So enter. So Control T for free transform. I don't know how many people here that are really good with this software. So I hope I'm not saying something that you are not really fond of. So now let's play with the character. I don't want to use poppins. I want to use something playful. Alright. And I downloaded some fonts earlier this afternoon. Let me see whether I can get them. Oh, give me some minutes, please. Alright, okay. Thank you. So let me just check out this top one. Top one regular. I guess somebody wants to join. Oh, this one is nice. Sorry. I saw a message. Is it a chat? Okay, why many designers okay, why many designers like pop paints? Yeah, it's a kind of sans serif font. When you learn about font, it's a sans serif font, so it's always nice to use that font. Kind of like it helps your readers to understand and read very well. I'm just trying to play with fonts and see what works out for us. Wow, this font is cool. Wow, I think I love this font. So sweet and juicy. Wow, see amazing fonts. So this color, would this color work for us? No. Should it be this way or that way? These are questions you ask yourself at times. So I think we should make it all capital. Let's see, all caps. Or should leave it small? It makes it look nice. I think the small is okay. Now let's change the color to something better and more visible. Something like white. So okay. Is this white visible safe? Okay, let's play with colors. Alright. Sorry, of this. Let's play with colors. Wow. Sweet and juicy, and they are using red. Color psychology is very, very important. Like very, very important. Very, very important. Let me see. So let's play with colors. Let's say green. Go for beach. So red is okay. All right, red is okay, but I won't advise you to use red. I won't advise you to read red. Instead, use white. All right. Instead, use white. Sweet and juicy. Now, Control S. I want to do. I did Control S. Right. And I want to add the layer. Add it here. The and. We are playing with the text, alright? I wanted to do this on CorelDRAW, but we don't really have time on it. Maybe next time. So I'm trying to make sure that Control X. I want to play with my fonts and make sure they are okay. Control V. Oh, this might possibly take me back to CorelDRAW. Okay, okay. Now we have Control T. Alright, sweet and juicy. I love this. Now we have this and sweet and juicy. Alright. Now this can actually start the center of this design. Control T. Don't worry, you're going to play with the hand. Alright. It can be like this, something like lower, small this, and place it something like this. Alright. Sweet and this juice, this and needs to come in front. Now we can actually change the color of this and to something like red. Alright. Now making it red is making it to look abstract and is dragging attention to this and a lot, right? Red kind of it has a way of conveying its value to people. You get it has a way of conveying its value to people. So you can actually do this sweet and this and can stay in this middle. Wow, like this is idea on its own. You get now let's let's make it kind of make this background, change the levels of this background to make it a little bit darker. So let's add levels to this so that this our text can actually pop up very well. So this is like okay, sorry. This is like levels. So can you see? So I'm just increasing the levels, trying to play with the levels. Alright. Now it's a kind of popping up now. Now this our maybe just bring it here. Then this one can come over here. Control T. Actually blur this one. Bring it here. Let's do Gaussian blur. So I'm not done Gaussian blur. So go to filter, blur. Sorry, blur. Gaussian blur. Alright. Nice one. Alright. You can increase it if you want to. Now I think it's better this way. Alright. Now it's a kind of better trying to showcase this and this red is no longer showing again. So we're going to play with this red. Maybe change it to yellow. Or better still, do something like this. Now still close this together. All right. Now what you are trying to make sure that people are able to see this. All right. People are able to see this. Like even as a non-designer, even if you're not a designer, you'll be able to know. Okay, this is and this is this and this is that. You don't need a switcher to tell you that this is this. All right. So that's what you are trying to make sure we pass. All right. And now it's contrasting with what we have earlier. So we have to make sure it works. Anyways, let's see. Hey, where should we drop this? Where should we drop this? Alright, let's just leave it here. Definitely, something will come to our head. We keep practicing. Oh, no. Okay, let's just leave it this way. Okay, now we have this way. We have this way. Sweet and juicy is the name of the brand. And okay, to where? Okay, today is Abi. Oh, that's a nice idea. Okay, let's see. That's a nice idea. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I love. Bring ideas. Wow, it's nice. Yeah, you're right. It's popped up, sort of. Let's see. Not too much. I don't like doing something too much. Yeah. It kind of pop. Okay, should increase the opacity. Okay, let's see. Okay, shadow opacity. Alright, I've made it 100. Let's see. Wow, it's a kind of okay. It's sort of good, but it's not making this to be like that behind. But it's still good. It's still good. Alright, thank you for that amazing idea. All right. So let's send this test to the back. Let it be a kind of at the back of this juicy stuff, so that it will not be at the front. So select this test and let's put it at the back of this stuff. And now, yeah, something of this nature, sweet and juicy, right? Sweet and juicy. Now we're going to play with that font we talked about. I'm actually change the color of this to orange more. I'm not a fan of red. Yeah, better still. Thank you. I'm not a fan of red much. Seriously, I'm not really a fan of red. So now I have to put the website here. All right. Now this is like an ad poster. Imagine you seeing this kind of ad poster. Why won't you stop to look at the design again? All right. Like what will make you not to stop to look at the design? So let's say I've not added the brand name. All right. People should give us brand name. Oh. I don't even know the brand name. I'll just put a place where the logo can be. Let me just write www dot what's the brand name? Let's say Juicy Home GC Home, sorry, GC Home dot com. I'm going to change this for to Poppins. Somebody asked that question. Yeah, is a sans serif font. It's amazing sans serif font. Let me change it to maybe medium, semi bold. Let's semi bold. Change the color to white. Now this can stay here. All right. Now as it's staying here, now you can create a kind of now that red can come in place here. All right, just create a kind of a rectangle to here. Boom. Nice one. Now change the color to red. Alright, now I can actually do this way. This is always good done in button. Like it's always better when you do these things in button and not ordinary stuff. You get like this is nice. Now you yourself you can see the design yourself. Now select these two things to make sure that center align. Click on this, click on this. Now both of them are aligned very well. Now look at sweet and juicy. Alright, sweet and juicy. Now you can, if you want to play with this, you can actually play with this sort of. Now we have camera raw, all right, where you can work on this image. Now let's say you want to play with camera raw, then filter, right? Camera raw filter. You can enhance your this image. Don't worry, you're going to see how we're going to enhance the whole design. Excuse me, please. Let's wait for it to load. So, is there any question thus far? Is there any question thus far? Any question from anybody? Okay, yeah, Gaussian blur like is used to like depending on what you're using it for, right? It just used to blur objects out, all right. Like I saw edges on that white stuff, so on that brush I used to create that kind of lightning coming from that aspect. So I have to blur it out. So that I'm saying. So That's why I had to use Gaussian blur. You still have motion blur as well. All right. So this is like the image is loading. So this is the before, and I love seeing the before and after. Oh yeah, this is the before and this is the after. So let's go from the basic and start touching. This is what camera people do use. All right, like if you're a photographer or you know about photography, you see that they normally use this. So I want to reduce the highlights. Okay, it's at the bottom, like at the bottom. So at the bottom here. So I have to click on it to activate it. So this is the before. Look at it here. This is the before and this is the after. So you can see how this one is becoming more better than this one. All right. Now this is I'm working on the temperature. Like this is the temperature and this is the tint. All right. This is the tint. Can you see how this image is popping up more than what this one is giving us? Now let's go for the exposure. You see the exposure. So you have to be careful. The contrast, I have to increase it. Now the exposure I can actually go like this. The shadows, all right. Then the blacks, let's say reduce this more so we can have a nice area. All right, clarity, increase clarity so it can be more clearer. All right, you can add texture to it, right? You can see how it's popping up, like you can see that it's pure orange. Can't you see how juicy it is than this one? Like you can see how like it's becoming much brighter. All right, now go to color mixer. Now this color mixer is where you fix the yellow aspect. All right, if you want to change the yellow, you can see I've changed the yellow. All right, if you want to make it to this extent, you can see. So you just have to be careful on what you're working on so that you don't overdo. Like it's very, very important. Now look at the green. It's either you make the green pop up. So let's make it a kind of pop up small. Then the red, I've not touched the red. So I'm working based on the colors here. Can you see how the red is looking better? Now this green is fair. I think I should take it behind or okay, I think it's okay. Then this yellow is okay. Now I'm done with it. I just click on okay. Now wait for it to load. We see the difference of what we did before and now. Now it's going to make me to sometime maybe I might remove this hue and saturation. Now look at the before. Can you see? And look at the after. Can you see the differences? Now let's see whether we can off that brush. Is this that brush or is it this? Okay. Where is the brush? I mean, okay, let's off this and see so you get what I'm saying. I think all right, you can see how this is looking more of juicy and nice. Now I can actually go back and play with this background again. Oh my gosh. No, I don't really like. This is better. And this color. Uh, Alright, let's see whether our texture is working out for us. I feel like adding noise to this design. So alternate. Let me add a personal noise. Add this. Then write the name to be noise. Alright. Now change the normal to overlay. Then fill with 50%. Alright, say okay. Then go to filter, noise, add noise. Alright. Now you can see how this design is looking. You can see how the design is looking like something that I added noise to. So see the before and see the after. These are like the designs you see, like it's not like normal designs you normally see, like all those fruity juice design you see. So you get you have to be creative your own and create something nice. All right. I always tell people you don't design for designers, you're designing for your client. I'm taking it, I'm designing for my clients. You get, but even at that, you have to make something that is appealing. All right. Now, this is the link. Now, let's see that whether there's any other information we need to add. I'm trying to make sure I play with this. Make sure. Or better still, this way is okay. Let's see. Alright. Wow, this is nice. I must say this is really nice. Alright. And let's go back to our brief because that brief is important. That's what is directing us in whatever we are doing. Alright. So the ad should feature an image of product. The ad should include the product's name, price, and key benefits. The ad should include the store logo and address and the call to action that encourages users to visit the store and all those things. And we have taken another measure altogether to create something. The ad should include the product's name, price, and key benefits. Alright. Now this is another stuff altogether. Alright. We have created something different from what we initially had in mind. Alright. That's how creativity comes. Alright. Now you can still go ahead and work on this. The ad should feature an image of the product. That we have achieved this aspect. Alright. And health benefits. We didn't add this. Alright. This is kind of an ad poster you see on the road. You don't see all those information. Alright. When you're walking on the road, you don't come and see all those health benefits. Like, I hope I'm reasoning with you people. Can somebody respond? Let me know. All right, all right. When you're walking on the road, you don't see all those information. Like this is not like like an assignment or it's must for you to follow those brief. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a kind of a must for you to follow that brief. You're just trying to create something that you post on your social media designs and build your portfolio. All right. Most times you have to follow the brief. I will have to interpret the brief. Let me interpret most of the brief. I can actually do what is here, but I just wanted us to create something different. Yes, time is no longer by our side, so I want us to retire to our bed at least before 9:40. Alright. The ad should feature an image of the product in a way of highlight its organic what ingredients and health what benefits. Alright. Now you can add the what you can add this particular what aspect now. Now the ad should include the product's name, price, and what key benefits. Alright. This is no longer an ad. Alright. It's always hard to see ads bear all these things. Alright. The ad should include the store's logo and address. Yeah, the ad needs to include this and address and call to action. Alright. Now www dots. Now I didn't add the logo as well. So the logo is supposed to be on this design. Alright, and we didn't create a logo for it. So adding a logo might be a problem, sort of problem right now. Now you see how we get and generate brief for our what our design. Now out of this, now I've created something what different. All right, even though we had issues to research ideas, we couldn't even get better ideas like to work with because it's very, very important to research for your ideas. Like this is just coming from my head, you get. So imagine that kind of a thing where you have to research your ideas, have a good internet connection to research your ideas, and be able to come up with something better and nice. All right, this design, this size is okay to what to enter your what image. Now let me use my brush. Let me just create a new layer and explain some certain things to us. Okay, now let's say the logo stays here. All right, the logo stays here. All right, you can keep your logo here. Then the name can also come here. All right, the name can come here. This image can still be on top of this name. All right, but make sure it's kind of visible. Now those information it's indicated can still come here, not much, just a little about the benefit so as you don't bombard people with information. As you're passing the road, you need something enticing. All right, people don't need something that will make them like me. If I'm passing the road and see this stuff almost sweet and juicy and see this stuff, I would like to get to know more about it. What is this all about? You get, if it's something that I'm much more interested on, I would like to know, this image looks nice, oh, but I would like to know more about it. Now www.juicyhome.com will tell you, okay, this is their address or something. Now a call to action is very, very important. That is where you add order now or buy now. All right. Now, most of the ad poster you see on the road involve what? All those things. All right. They involve what? All those things. If you want to play with this test, you can still play with this test. Like, let's just play with this test. I've not done that. Let's just play with this test. Though we have few hours left, let me just play with the maybe the bevel. All right. I don't like no. I don't normally do this. I don't like it. Like, I don't like doing this most times. Let's say in both. All right. Now we have to make sure that it's not all brands that work with this kind of a stuff. All right. It's not all brands that you can do this kind of a stuff for. So you have to be careful the kind of brand you are trying to work with. Now let me just copy this effect. So copy layer style. Let's paste it on this juice aspect and see. Wow, this is quite good, but I'm not working with them. I don't like it. So you have to play around with your app. The benefit of this class is to show you the most important thing is how to research your ideas. Sorry, let me just come up to this and stop sharing. All right. One of the benefits for this class is to show us on how to research for what for our ideas. What's wrong with my camera? It's not working. Okay, thank you. So let me just pin it. All right. One of the important things is to show us how to research for what our ideas. That's one thing I always say, people. It's very, very important to research for your ideas and be able to come up with something amazing. You get so that's the benefit of this class to show you how to use ChatGPT to derive your what to derive your ideas. And I think let me share my screen again. Okay, my screen is still sharing, sure. Did I stop sharing? Okay, I'm presenting. Let me just show us this. Let me just show us the brief of that. Um, it's a brochure design. All right, let me see whether I can get it. Okay, eco-friendly business card design task. Okay, this is a brochure design task. All right, I did a video around this, almost 2 hours, like complete 2 hours. All right, let me share the design with us. Let me see. Sorry, it's coming up for me. Oh, amazing. This was created on Photoshop. All right. Okay, desktop and downloads. Okay, let me just go to desktop direct and find the application. Find okay, it's here. All right, let's see images. Uh, I want to find the direct image of that. Okay, this is the food brochure design. Okay, let me just open it. All right, that's the brief. All right, this is the brief of that design. A three-fold brochure. You have to follow this step by step to make sure it's like 2 hours video. I'm telling you, like very, very 2 hours video. I'm telling you, my students were shouting today, were like, "Oh, sir, 2 hours video." Like, yeah, that's how you see design. Like, I was talking for over 2 hours. I say, yes, now you have to make sure you teach people and make sure they learn. So let me just see. Sorry for the delay. It's coming. Okay, let me just view this. Alright, look at this. Oh, sorry, not this. Now look at the front page. Look at the food stuff I downloaded. How do you see? This was done on Courageous. Right, this is the brief. I have to follow the brief, and I have to create this for my student for them to be able to understand. Now, this is the mock-up. These are just designs. Sorry. I tell you, I research for ideas, and all right, I think this was done by my students, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, is it me? All right. So you see, and sorry, sorry. Yeah, and this is the design itself. All right, trying to maintain still the same information. Now, this was a brief, as I said earlier. This was a brief, and you see, the brochure should be tri-fold, with 6 panels in total. All right, 6 panels means that's three each side. All right, three each sides. If you need a video of that, I can still share it with you. If you need a video of that, just chat me up on. Just send a message to me, direct message, on how to create a brochure using CorelDRAW. Alright, this is like three trifolds, so it's like six. All right, they said six. That's like these three plus this three. We make it what, six. All right, we make it six. Then what again is there? All right, we make it six. All right, 6 panels in total. That's three on each side, which I've showed you. Use high quality images of fresh ingredients such as fruit, vegetables, and herbs. All right, to create the restaurant what focus. All right, on locally sourced or seasonal what produce. Now look at, can you see that I just made use of one image on it, and this was the only image I used because the information was many. You don't have to use all fruits in all of them. All right, you have to understand your clients. I've always said this. You're not designing for your fellow designer, you're designing for your clients. Now, every design you are doing, treat it as you are designing for a client. Don't treat your designs as if you are designing for your fellow designer. Yes, you take corrections from designers who are pro because it's very, very important so that you can upgrade yourself. I know of a design I did. I think I'll still share that idea with you people. I have a design I did, and one of my very good friend, well, in fact, let me just call him boss. All right, let me see whether I can find this. Yeah. He was like, okay, now I do teach color psychology. Now you don't apply that color psychology in your design, which is really bad. I'm trying to find what's the name of, you see, you know what's the name of that design, sir? Okay, this is the design. Okay, let me just kind of open it. I will show you. Alright, I kind of love this design. Wait, let's see, it's open. It's opening. Okay. Okay, I kind of love this design, but due to let me explain something to you. Okay, due to this was done using Photoshop. Yeah, Photoshop precisely. I use Corel Draw a lot too, more than Photoshop sometimes, depending on the kind of design I'm working with. Alright, let me explain this to us. Alright, the church itself or the brand don't make use of this color to communicate the value. Alright, if you send my contact, I know you must have seen this design. All right, that's number one. Though the pastor was like, he doesn't like the color, he's too shouty. I said that's what is trending. You get that mentality of trying to work for a designer, trying to use what designers are doing. Like, I was like, this is what is trending. You're like, no. Like, he doesn't really like the color and all this. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. Like, I have to work with this. All right, this is like the brand color of the of the um of the organization in that church, right? The organization in that church, like the church has organization, like just like youth department and all these things, okay? So like this is their color is mostly green, all right? So I have to work with this green, and then look at where I was indicating. Oh, look at where I was indicating this live now in live now. Why would you be using green in live? Like when he said, they were like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. Alright. Now, this life now, why would you be using green in life? Like, does life have to do with green? Like, ask yourself that question. Does life have to do with green? Like, how does life relate to green? Like, how come? How possible? So you see that it doesn't work, it doesn't relate, it doesn't match. And I resent it to the owner, and they liked it at the point they were already showing it. So you were like, hey, but what's up? This is why using green on this place. Like, oh, like, oh, so sorry. Like that day, my head was not really good, so I have to change it to red. Like, can't you see how it's popping out? And even if I'm in far distance, I'll see that red live, right? Live means like red means action. If you learn about color psychology, I already have a video on that as well. That's one of the classes I will host later. I've video on that as well. So that live, like you have to make sure that live is always on red and white. You get the point, right? Now, I didn't put where they are doing the live on, which I would have been added there, but I just wanted it to be like this based on the information was given to me. Right? I know it's going to be live, but it was not indicated where it's going to be live. So it can be live at this location as well, but it can be live on Facebook and every other platform. Right? The live can mean so many things, but we still need to understand where you're heading to, right? Which is important. This is my design, right? And oh, these are my hectic design back then. All right. Oh my gosh, which year was this? 2022. That was last year around March. Wow, amazing. When I did nonsense. All right, because that this is totally nonsense. I must say, we keep growing every day, right? So I'm really happy you joined in this amazing class. So I'd like to know if anybody have any question. Like, do you have any question? Any question? Okay, no question. And you indicated I should drop something in the group chat. And what is that? The questionnaire B. You want to work on the design, I guess. Okay. The brief. Okay. All right. No problem. I'll definitely do that. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. I'm going to share that video because it's not uploaded to my YouTube. It's not uploaded to my YouTube. It was actually meant for my classes, but I don't know. I'm gonna share it with you people. It will still help you people. Though I still recorded this one as well, but I think that one will be more of better valuable, and it has a better explanation to a lot of things altogether. But I will try to share it with everyone. All right. All right. Thank you, Sir Goodie Bag, my only boss. Thank you so much for joining, sir. I appreciate. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me just put. Thank you, sir. I appreciate. Let me just end this recording. Oh my God, why is slowing down?